The philosophy of the internet age, how social media changes our perception of truth and reality. In the 21st century, we carry the world in our pockets. Every scroll, like, and share connects us, but also changes how we see truth, identity, and reality itself. Today, we explore how social media has reshaped not just communication, but consciousness. This is the philosophy of the internet age. Truth in the age of the algorithm. In classical philosophy, truth was the convergence between perception and reality, what Aristotle called the correspondence theory. But in the age of social media, truth is no longer discovered. It is delivered, personalized, and ranked by unseen algorithms. Your feed is not neutral, it is curated. What you see is shaped by data about you, your beliefs, preferences, and behavior. This creates epistemic bubbles, closed systems of truth, where consensus replaces verification. We no longer ask, is this true? But rather, do I agree? Thus, truth becomes fractured. Viral content outpaces verified knowledge. Speed beats substance. The rise of perception over reality. In Plato's allegory of the cave, humans mistake shadows for reality. In our digital cave, we confuse performance for authenticity. We live in a time where visibility is power. To be seen is to exist. Reality, then, becomes something performative, curated images, strategic self-branding, filtered emotions. We shape ourselves not according to who we are, but according to how we will appear. Identity is edited, and reality becomes reactive. We do not just use social media, we construct ourselves through it. Echo chambers and the collapse of shared reality. John Stuart Mill believed that progress depended on open dialogue and diversity of opinion. But the internet, ironically, narrows rather than widens our view. Platforms reward affirmation over contradiction. They filter dissent and amplify outrage. What results is tribal epistemology. Truth becomes allegiance, and facts become negotiable. We live in fragmented realities, with different groups not only disagreeing on conclusions, but living within different facts. The machine, as philosopher, AI, simulation, and meaning. René Descartes once asked, "What can I know with certainty?" Today, in the age of deepfakes and AI-generated content, even our senses betray us. Artificial intelligence can now simulate conversation, art, even truth. This raises metaphysical questions. If a machine generates wisdom, is it knowledge? If everything can be faked, what anchors us to the real? As the French philosopher Jean Baudrillard warned, we now inhabit a hyperreality where simulations are more convincing than reality, and truth is not revealed but engineered. What can philosophy offer us? So, how do we find clarity in the fog? Philosophy does not give us easy answers, but it trains the mind to question the structure of belief. Socrates taught us to examine the assumptions we live by. In the digital age, this means questioning the platforms we use, the truths we accept, and the identities we perform. Critical thinking, ethical reflection, and digital humility are the virtues we must cultivate to survive the chaos of the information age. Seeking truth in the digital mirror. We are no longer just consumers of information. We are its producers, curators, and often its victims. The internet does not just extend our minds, it also reshapes them. To reclaim our perception of truth, we must pause, reflect, think. In a world of endless mirrors, philosophy becomes the lamp.